All right, welcome back everybody to BrownieLand. I am just out here, just north of Spawn, as you can kind of see right there in the distance. There's the university. I'm just kind of looking at these mountains and trying to get an idea of the shape of these, because I definitely want to do some projects out here and do something with these mountains, kind of maybe like a watchtower. Oh, what's that? Oh my gosh, there's somebody down there. Hey. Hello? Hello?
Yep.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa, what happened? Oh,
Hey.
Brownie.
What,
Hi.
what are you doing out here?
I don't know. It's just, couldn't take my eyes off this thing down here. This is, oh, where am I? I was trying to get back to spawn and I got lost and I came across this thing and,
This
oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is very beautiful. I would not get that close to it because you were just kind of standing there staring at it.
Yeah. Oh, it's nighttime. It was not nighttime when I got here.
Oh
wow,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's been a little while, but no, you're actually just on the other side of the mountains from spawn. You're not too far away from it. You want to come up here to the land over here?
Let's go.
Because you're actually in the fly position. It's kind of funny.
I'm swimming.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, we're just on the other side of the mountains from spawn, so you're very close. But what did you make that?
Yeah, I was just coming back and I saw it and I thought, oh, well, I must be getting close to something, and oh my god, it was just entrancing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
But I want to mark it. We should mark it. Like, we should let people know that this is here.
Oh yeah, well yeah, for sure. I didn't build that conduit, but man, that's actually really cool. So what are you thinking as far as like a marker?
Well, I mean, I was trying to get back to spawn and I couldn't find my way. So maybe like a compass or something, so people know how to get back there if we're so close.
Oh, I like that. Okay, yeah. Let's do some planning on this, and then come back and work on this together if you don't mind.
Sounds perfect.
Awesome. All right, welcome back everybody. Before we begin the questions, the interview, I guess you could call it as well, I wanted to thank you, Denoobz, for joining me in this series. I've had a lot of fun playing and chatting with you on the Ripple server. Oh.
Yeah, nice. You're right.
Oh, okay. This is just acting a very strange way right now. It's not waterlogging these stairs.
When I was doing it, I had to have a bucket of water on me just to. If you've removed land, it won't waterlog them for some reason.
Ah.
So you might want a bucket of water with you.
Yeah, I've got one, so. It just kind of had a line, and it didn't make any sense that there was no other line alongside of it. So I was just a little confused, but. Anyways, sorry about that.
You're right.
So yeah, I've really been enjoying playing on the Ripple server with you.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun this season.
Oh, for sure. A lot of really awesome builds, a lot of really awesome storylines going on. Just all in all, it's exciting.
Yeah, agreed. It's I'd say probably the better start we've had to a season. Everyone's really getting into it, which is great. Mini games Albany's been doing. Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I said, I wanted to thank you for joining me. I've been kind of looking forward to this a little bit. Before we begin, if you don't mind telling a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Denoobz. Obviously, I'm a content creator for Minecraft and other games and YouTube and things like that. And yeah, just really enjoy playing this game at the moment. And yeah, that's where we're at.
Awesome.
I do stream on Twitch a little bit, and yeah, YouTube, Twitch. That's about it.
Awesome.
Hanging out with Brand.
Exactly. So this series is all about the building process, all about how you find inspiration, different ways to find inspiration, different ways to go about the building process, all of that.
Yeah.
It's pretty laid back, but basically what I do is ask you some questions, and we talk about those questions and kind of discuss. You can be as detailed or as simple as you want. And we just kind of build and chat about it. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this first question. And that is, how do you find inspiration in your builds? Or for your builds, I guess. Yeah.
A lot of trial and error. I usually have like an idea that maybe I need a shot. So as far as I know, I think about like, what am I selling or something, and I'll usually go into a creative world with a general idea of what I want to try to do, and I just start placing blocks. And I guarantee you 3 days later I have built something that has nothing to do with whatever the hell I was planning on, trying to build. But yeah, that's usually where it comes. I don't really have too many like eureka moments or like for a walk and see a flower and be like, whoa, I'm gonna build it. It doesn't really happen for me that way. I really do need like to go into creative with a general purpose of what I want to achieve, and then just through trial and error. Maybe the first thing I build works, or maybe it just gives me an idea of something else to try. And after a series of attempts and changes and stuff, I'll get a more coherent idea of what I want to do.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
I always
creative.
Yeah, I always find it interesting, especially with when it comes to inspiration, because I'm very much inspired by a story. I mean, like, yeah, I'll get those moments where I'm walking around and I see like a landscape or, a building of some sort perched in a certain way that I'm like, oh man, that would be cool to try and mimic in Minecraft. But I'm very much history buff, very much a story guy. Like, you tell me a good story and I'm enthralled for, like, I mean, you got me hooked, So it's always interesting for me because I've been in that state where I'm like, oh, this is just how I find inspiration. Everybody must find inspiration this way. Well, no.
Yeah.
It's vastly different. So it's always interesting to me to hear these different ways of finding this inspiration. So.
And you're bang on. Everyone sort of approaches things a little differently. Even not like creating something, even just like you put 10 people in a room and ask them to do the same job, and you're probably going to find 5 or 6 different ways to do that job. Everyone sort of sees things through a different lens, and when it does come to creating things, then you do have people approaching things very, very differently.
Absolutely.
Which is always cool to see as well, because you learn so much from that as well.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so the next question I have for you is your favorite and least favorite blocks. What are they?
Favorite box, probably changing. For a long time it was the sea lantern. Cobble was always a block that I found pretty underrated. As well. Because I think everyone uses like your starter block, and then you want like the cool blocks. Yeah. And that, but there's a perfect example of it here on this world. That kingdom that you've got there with the cobble and the nether brick. I think that's stunning. Cobble has a really cool texture, but since the nether update, just anything warped I'm all about at the moment. I just love the color. Even the actual like the fungus blocks, like the leaf blocks.
Yeah.
Just the color of them are just absolutely stunning.
They're great.
They're so vibrant, and yeah, I think they're absolutely awesome. So that is pretty much probably anything warped. I couldn't tell you exactly which one at the moment, but yeah, definitely anything warped. As for least favorite block, I'm not even sure. I don't know if I have any block that I can't stand. Maybe the bone block. I don't really like. Yeah, probably the bone block.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I find like it's I don't like the off-white color of it, I suppose, and the fact that it's directional as well. Directional blocks always kind of annoy me. Anyway.
See, I have that feeling for basalt. I'm not happy that they made it a directional block. I feel like there are things like the polished one is a log. It's a log. I'm not. That's no. It's yeah. I mean, it's going to be really nice to be able to have that block. And I'm sorry for kind of commandeering it, but I'm very passionate about the awfulness of the polished basalt block being a log. It's going to be nice to be like making like a petrified forest with that, because I think that will look really well. But you can make like a petrified oak log of some sort, or a stone oak log, and not have to deal with the same thing as basalt. I just feel like it's a missed opportunity. Yeah,
I agree there. I don't mind the texture of the basalt. The directional thing does annoy me, but the actual coloring and the texture.
Yeah, I love the color and the texture is gorgeous.
Ashiness to it.
Yeah,
which is pretty. But you're absolutely right. Yeah, they retexture the log, which is.
It's like you had this opportunity. Make a special like petrified oak or petrified log of some sort, and it's grr.
Yeah, and why would it be directional?
It doesn't. Like, I guess with the formations they do. Oh wow, okay, jerk.
Oh no,
it's all good. He's just trying to sleep, and he's like have an explosive time.
You have like a dark block that was created in a direction, so it would be now I'm spacing of obsidian, right? Because obsidian flows. So
yeah,
that would make sense if it was directional, because it would have all set in the same direction.
Yeah.
Whereas, how does basalt form? It doesn't seem like it forms in a directional way. Same with the bone block, really. Like you have to. Actually, no, bone block makes sense.
Yeah, bone block makes sense as far as like a direction, because you would kind of have that direction in the body with it growing a certain direction.
But basalt, it doesn't make any sense why that would be. Are there any other directional stones? I don't think there are.
No, I don't. Unless I'm just completely like... I'm actually, I'm kind of curious about this. I'm going to look this up here real quick. I want to see... Okay, you know what? Now that I see basalt... Well, no, because it's still not... It's a flat, like, feeling, but the way that it forms is exactly how it is in the nether. Like, that makes sense. But it's a flat stone, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have... You know what? It's formed with the rapid cooling of magnesium-rich and iron-rich lava exposed at or very near the surface.
So in the same sort of like a flowing,
It's
flowing
flowing.
could
Yeah.
create directional thing. All right.
So yeah, I could see it, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like it doesn't need to be that way. I don't know. It makes sense. I've been wanting that darkness of a gray as a building block for a long time, and I feel like it's just kind of like, well, you gave me a directional block now.
Yeah.
So if I put this on the corner and I want that edge texture, I can't use it. You know, I can't use it on a corner, or I have to hide it somehow.
Yeah.
Whereas with like a cobblestone, you know, I'm not going to have the same issue.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh well.
Oh well.
It is what it is.
It is.
And we just got to deal with it. But, oh well. But as far as the texture, like you said, and everything, it's a gorgeous texture, and it's beautiful color. It's worth it. It's just, I feel like it was a missed opportunity. But
yeah,
maybe we'll get a slate. That's something I've been kind of wanting. I want like a slate stone. Maybe we'll get that with this, or something along those lines with this mountain update.
Oh, hopefully the mountains are made out of concrete slabs and stairs.
And that. Oh man, this looks really, really awesome. I think this is basically done as far as everything goes.
Yeah, I think maybe we could put some stairs just maybe around this. That's not working. Or are you happy just with the conduit stuck out like that?
I'm happy with the conduit kind of stuck out like that.
Perfect.
I think that's a worthy thing. It kind of highlights the structure of the conduit really nicely.
Yeah.
In fact, we could probably even raise it up a little bit to where it's almost at the surface. But
yeah, no, it does look good in the sky as well.
Yeah, I like it. I'm happy with it. Well, I have one last question before we fully end it off. Well, I've got two last questions, but the first one, sure. What is your favorite biome in Minecraft?
Currently, it is the Nether warped forest.
You know, I had a feeling you would say that.
Yeah. Shocking, right? Colors, man. The colors are just so cool. It's like, it's just nice being there. And there's not a lot of mobs spawning. Like, nothing really spawns there. Apart from Endermen from time to time.
Yeah. But the Endermen are a nice addition to it because it's passive as long as you're not like staring at them.
Yeah, just don't have staring contests with them and you're fine.
Yeah.
Like it's quite nice, and yeah, it's also nice to have friends around, so that's cool.
Exactly.
So, I think I think it's probably my favorite. Before the Nether update, yeah, I don't even know what my favorite biome would have been. Possibly probably just a mushroom biome because I like the grass. Jungle.
Jungle is gorgeous, especially when you get to clear cut it and use that grass color. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yep. Very
jungles
vibrant.
Are very, very vibrant, and I love bright colors and everything in this game. So yeah, I would say jungle or mushroom biome, just because you can then make them bright.
Awesome. Yeah.
Well,
my final question for you is, where can the people find you?
You can find me on YouTube by searching Denoobz, or just youtube.com/Denoobz, or twitch.tv/Denoobz, or twitter.com/Denoobz. There's a lot of Denoobz.
Well,
just look for my name.
All of those links will be down in the description as well, so do follow him everywhere, and make sure you check out the ripple effect stuff that he's doing, because there's a lot of fun plans that we've talked about, so I can't wait to get into that.
And yeah, thank you for inviting me on here. It's been a blast, and I hope you like your compass. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a fun addition to this kind of spawn area. So I'm very happy with it. I love it. But
Excellent.
anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed this series, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to catch more of this series and more videos outside of this, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us. And I will see you in the next episode.